The cost of living in Delaware is substantially lower than the majority of states on the East Coast, particularly in the Northeast, making it one of the most desirable places in the nation to reside. Due largely to the attractive cost of living, Delaware ranks 22nd out of all 50 states when compared side by side for most affordable cost of living indexes. The first thing that typically comes up in any conversation about the first state when you're talking about affordability is the absence of sales tax and our low property taxes. But is Delaware's cost of living actually affordable? Let's dive in and let's take a look. Before we get to the content, my name is Matt Lunden. I'm a local real estate agent here in Coastal Delaware, and I put out content each and every week discussing all things Coastal Delaware, the real estate market here, and what it's like to live here. If that's something that you would like to see some more of, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button down below. And then if you're someone that's looking to buy or sell real estate here in Coastal Delaware, that's what me and my team help people with every single day, and we love hearing from you guys here on the channel. So all our information is gonna be down below in the description and right here on the screen. If we can help in absolutely any way, don't hesitate to reach out. Now let's dive back in. Delaware's cost of living on some of the most common sectors of the consumer economy, things like housing prices, groceries, healthcare services, all of those, we sit at about 4% above the national average. If we look at a few other consumer goods and services, we hit about 6% higher than national average. Believe it or not, transportation is our most costly sector. Our transportation comes in at about 13% above the national average. So I'm not really sure what they were talking about when it comes to Delaware being affordable. However, I think there's some more to that story. While these numbers may be startling and many Delawareans may wonder, is the attraction to the state for our no sales tax and low property taxes actually being canceled out because some of our other products and goods and services are more expensive? I think we need to look at our neighboring states a little bit to compare our cost of living with theirs, just to get a real true understanding of what that picture looks like. So when we look at our neighboring states, such as Maryland, for instance, they sit at 22% higher cost of living rate compared to the national average. Specifically in housing, they are more than 50% higher in housing prices than the national averages. If we look just to the north of us in New Jersey hovers around 13% above the national average in cost of living, and their housing cost is 31% higher than the national average. Pennsylvania is seemingly right below the national average with most things, but we do have monthly utilities, groceries, transportation costs, all that kind of stuff. Those are all collectively above the national average in Pennsylvania as well. As we look more into specifics and housing costs to give you a better idea and better understanding of what the costs may be here versus where you currently live, the average utility cost here in Delaware for a detached home comes in at about $370 per month. If we look at our neighboring states, Maryland comes in around $400 per month and New Jersey comes in at about $450 per month. I don't know what you guys are doing up there in New Jersey, but man, is it expensive there. We have been seeing grocery prices continue to increase here in Delaware as they have across the country. We're up about 4% between September 2022 and September 2023 here in Delaware. So according to the most recent consumer price index, that is, and restaurants and dining costs within the state, we're up about 6% over a year ago. So everything's starting to feel a little bit more expensive. For taxes and that kind of stuff, Delaware landslides most other states when it comes to taxes. According to Wallet Hub, Delaware ranked 6th for lowest property taxes in the country, and we ranked 2nd lowest for personal taxes. So as of January 3rd, 2023, Delaware's individual income tax ranges between 2.6 and 6.6%. I understand there's some states out there that don't have a state level income tax. Delaware is not one of them. We do have a state income tax. With more than 123 million individuals within a 500-mile radius, we have 40% of the US population within just a few hour drive. So it's no wonder that so many people have decided to call Delaware home over the last couple of years. Even though we have seen an increase in costs, I think the rest of the country has as well. And it's definitely not lost on us that inflation has impacted the cost of goods, services, everything countrywide. We're certainly feeling the impacts here in Delaware as well, and we're not immune to those cost increases. So for whatever reason, if you're thinking it's more cost effective to live in Delaware because we don't have inflation, I promise you we're not immune to it. We do still have it here. Due to our friendly property taxes, no sales tax, and our friendly retirement tax structure, we find Delaware to be a pretty cool place to call home. If you are someone that's looking to call Delaware home, again, that's what we help you with every single day. All my information can be down below in the description and here on the screen. If we can help in absolutely any way, don't hesitate to reach out. If you are someone that's just looking to learn a little bit more about Delaware, what it's like to live here, the real estate market here, and just gain some more information about the area, that's the kind of content that we're putting out each and every week. So do me a favor, hit that subscribe button down below, and we'll be sure to keep you in the loop on all things Coastal Delaware. I hope to see you guys next time. Peace.